Now to a First Alert update. The man accused of driving drunk and killing 4 siblings in a wrong-way crash last month in Waiawega appeared in court today. 47-year-old Scott Farmer of Neenah is charged with homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle and operating with a revoked license causing death. Farmer has 4 prior OWI convictions. Farmer and his lawyer made a court appearance via Zoom this morning in Wapaka County. The defense and prosecution worked out a time to schedule a preliminary hearing in the case. We learned the victim's family is out of the country to bury their loved ones, so Farmer waived the time limits usually in place for the next hearing to accommodate the family. Because of this, he is due back in court on February 23rd.